It's myself, Dr. Sayyid Sabia Wajuddin, HOD Botany from Sri Shivaji College, Parvani. In today's lecture, we will discuss about BSc second year theory paper number 6, Plant Anatomy. In that, we will study Unit 2, Tissue Systems in Plant. Today's topic is simple tissues. Before going to this, we will take a review. What is tissue? Tissue, it is a group of cells which have similar origin, performs the same functions, they have shape, size, structures are called as the tissues. And on the basis of the capacity of cell division, the tissues are classified into two types. These are meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. In this flow chart, we can study about the types of the tissues in detail. The meristematic tissue, these are classified into four different types on the basis of the origin, on the basis of the functions they perform, on the basis of their position in the plant body, as well as on the basis of the plane of the division. In unit first, we have studied all these types in detail. In this unit, we will discuss about the permanent tissues. As we know that from this flow chart, the permanent tissues, these are classified into three types. These are simple tissues, complex tissues and special tissues. These are also called as secretory tissues. The simple tissue is classified into three types. These are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. While the complex tissue is conducting tissue categorized into xylem and phloem. While the secretory tissue, on the basis of the position of the secretory tissue, these are external and internal secretory tissues. The permanent tissue can be defined as those cells which have undergone maturation and differentiation. These cells are molded to their final forms, and according to their functions, these are called as permanent tissues. These are derived from the meristematic cells. These are vacuolated and lost the capacity of cell division. These cells may be living or dead. The permanent tissues are classified as simple tissues, complex tissues and secretory tissues. The simple tissue can be defined as a group of similar cells performing a common function. The simple tissue is categorized or classified into three subtypes. These are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma tissue is made up of thin walled cells. Their cell wall is composed of calcium pectate, or very rarely they shows the lignin type of deposition. In most of the cells, these are made up of cellulose. These are living cells with dense cytoplasm and prominent nuclei. These cells are arranged loosely with big intercellular spaces. Their shape and size may vary in different plants, or it may vary in different organs of the same plants. Their shape may be oval, rectangular, isodiametric or cylindrical. The parenchymatous tissues are generally present in each and every part of the plant body, right from the root up to the apex of the plant. They are found to be present in roots, stem, leaf, flowers, fruits, etc. These are also found to be present in association with the complex tissue like xylem parenchyma. There are two subtypes of the parenchymatous tissues. These are aerenchymatous tissues and chlorenchymatous tissues. Aerenchyma means the tissue which is having large intercellular spaces or which forms the air cavities. Therefore, they are called as aerenchymatous tissues. This type of tissue is generally present in hydrophytic plants. As we know that hydrophytic plants are present in water bodies. Therefore, those plants which grow in water are called as hydrophytes. And these hydrophytic plants they have the capacity to float in the water bodies because of this parenchyma tissue. The parenchyma tissue provides buoyancy or floating capacity to these plants, as well as it also helps in the exchange of the gases in these plants. While the chlorenchyma tissue, the tissue which the parenchymatous tissue which is having chlorophyll pigment is called as chlorenchyma. This tissue is present in the leaf as well as in the herbaceous or green parts of the stem. Because of the presence of the chlorophyll pigments in the parenchyma tissue, it is called as chlorenchyma. This tissue is a similarity in functions, that is, it performs the functions of photosynthesis. In this slide, you can see different types of the parenchyma. These are chlorenchyma, parenchyma, prosenchyma, epidermal parenchyma, xylem parenchyma, and mesophyll parenchyma. All these types of the parenchyma, these are present in the different organs of the plant body. These are the major constituent of the plant. The functions of parenchyma are, they stores the reserve food material in the form of starch and proteins. They also stores the hormones as well as the waste products like gums, tannins, resins. The parenchymatous cells are involved in metabolic activities like photosynthesis, respiration in the plant body. They forms the packaging tissues between specialized cells, as we have observed the xylem parenchyma tissue. They provide turgidity and mechanical strength to the plant body. As it is found in case of leaf, the subsidiary cells, these are epidermal subsidiary cells, these are parenchymatous in nature. They provide the turgidity and helps in giving the mechanical strength or support to the leaf. The chlorenchyma present in the plant body helps in performing the process of photosynthesis, and thus the food in this plant is synthesized with the help of this tissue. In this way, we have studied about the structure and functions of parenchyma tissue. Thank you.